Hey everyone, welcome to Simply Inspire. So today I want to talk to all of you about focusing on one thing at a time, right? We live in a world where we want to achieve everything, right? I'm definitely talking about myself here, right? I want to get my hands on everything. I want to get involved in different projects, work with different people. I get excited and pumped up, okay? But if I try, because you can't focus on everything, if I try to focus on everything in one go, the only thing I'm going to achieve is stress and overwhelm. And believe me, people, believe me, I have been there, okay? That only creates the feeling of panic and not being able to cope. And then guess what happens? You're not able to do simple things because you've made everything really complicated. You can't see the end result. It just feels like too much. And instead of actually getting through anything, you just cause unnecessary stress and you're not productive at all. So yes, have the goals, more than one. I'm not saying limit yourself to one goal. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is focus on one thing at a time and give it your 100% attention. Okay? So if I want to focus on creating a new product for my business, for example, I've got to give my 100% focus on that, right? I can't be on the phone, can't be choosing different songs to listen to. I can't be responding to messages. I can't be trying to half tidy up my room. I can't be thinking about what to make for dinner. I can't be thinking about the next project, all the other deadlines that are coming up, going out with friends. Just, it's not possible. What I've got to do is I've got 100% focus on that thing that I need to achieve. Block out that time. Okay, when you block out that time, you make an appointment, right? It's almost like you make an appointment, right? You've blocked out 2-3 hours, whatever it works for you, and you're gonna give it your all. Get in the zone. Now, when you get in that zone, ideas flow, you get things done, you're really productive, right? As opposed to if you try to spread yourself too thinly, you can't focus. Okay, and the other thing that a lot of people tend to do is they stop and start. So they'll say, oh, I need a break. They'll end up watching a program, speaking to a friend, then they'll start again, then they'll come back to it, do a little bit more. And then when you ask them at the end of the day, they'll be like, yeah, oh my God, it's taken forever, I've been really busy. But how many actual hours, right, solid hours have you dedicated to that goal that you're trying to achieve, the project you're trying to achieve? You may feel like you've spent hours. Now you've been spending hours faffing about, okay, right? And when you stop and start, that takes a huge amounts of mental energy, huge amounts, which you can save yourself by blocking out a solid amount of time. And actually, hey Siwash, good evening. Hey Mohammed. Hey Pav. So what you need, when you block out solid time, right, you don't stop and start, you don't waste time and energy, you get more done, it takes less time, you're more productive. And when you go through one task or one project at a time like this, right, you fall into the habit, a good habit, and you approach all your goals and your tasks like this, and it's powerful. So guys, stop spreading yourself so thinly. Stop distracting yourself. Stop actually deluding yourself. That's the key message here. Too many of us, I have done this so many times, okay? So I'm speaking from my experience as well. Stop deluding yourself into thinking that you're working hard, and the reason why you're tired at the end of the day is that you are dipping in and out of different things. You may be on social media, you may be talking to friends, got the TV on, thinking about the cooking, and you're trying to get that project done. Ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, okay? Oh, you needed to hear this, Deborah. I'm glad. Hey, Pav. So, what you guys need to do is you need to, I'm going to keep saying this until it sinks in. Decide on one thing that you need to do, right? So for example, in the day, you've got 5 things that you've got to get done, right? Don't focus on all 5. Just focus on the first one, okay? The most important one, the one that's give you the biggest results, is going to have the biggest impact on your life. One thing. And then block out some time for that one thing and give it your all. Go all in. Smash through it. okay? Don't distract yourself, don't spread yourself thinly, and do not stop and start. Now, I'm not saying that the project's going to be finished in 3 hours. That's not what I'm saying. But if you're going to dedicate 3 hours, don't stop and start in those 3 hours. What a waste of time and energy. When you stop and start, okay, it takes your brain time to adjust and get into it. So this is why you often hear people say, oh, I was up to 4 a.m. or something, but I got into the zone and ideas were flowing, because they eliminated all the distractions and they went all in. No, nothing else was an option, okay? And they got it done. And then cross that off your list, okay? And move on to the next one, or but dedicate that time to it. Give it your solid attention, right? And you know what? This is such a simple approach, but it works. Trust me, guys, try it. It works. So we are spending more time stressing about the task than actually doing the task. We are spending more time talking about the task than doing the task. Okay? And that takes energy. And when you run out of energy, you can't be bothered. That's why you're going to sleep at night, feeling tired, feeling exhausted, feeling like you're not satisfied, that you've not been productive enough. That attitude and that feeling goes into the next day and the next day and the next day, and you're in a rut before you know it. So guys, please block out time, focus on one thing at a time, eliminate all distractions, go all in. You owe it to yourself, right? You're sending yourself a message, right? That, you know what, you're going to go all in, you're going to get it finished, and then you move on to the next task. Now imagine you did this day in, day out, with all the things you've got to do. By the end of the year, right, you'd get so much done, and we haven't got long to the end of the year. I guarantee you'd get so much done. And if you take this approach and you've taken this habit into next year, 2017, wow, you are gonna move forward like you won't believe. Guys, this is a powerful technique. Yeah, it's so simple. Sometimes it's the simple things that work the best. Hey, Halima. So, let me just have a look at these messages. Same, I needed to hear that too, Mohammed. Oh, I'm glad you did. Right, I'm glad you've tuned in. Hey, Azania. Hey, Charm. Hey, Yasmin. Thank you. You're welcome. Good evening, people. Hey, Juliana. Hey, Warren. Hey, Anna. So, people, you know what? Nothing's impossible in life. You got to control your attitude, right? Focus on that one thing. Dedicate time to it. Get rid of all distractions. Go for it like your life depends on it. Get it done. Finish it off. Don't stop and start. Move to the next task. Yes, take breaks. Yes, do other things. But whilst you're doing that task, nothing else is important. Nothing. And when you have that focus with everything in your life, okay, you're going to go places. And remember, how you do something is how you do everything. Now, if you have this dedication, this focus on your health, okay, on your relationships at home, on home projects, on business, on discipline, on habits, imagine where you're going to be. It's exciting. I get passionate about this because this stuff, it works. This is what I'm working on. Dedicate time. I don't talk to anyone during that time. I get it done. Don't look at my phone. And I'm just smashing through it. And even if, you know what, other things pop into my head. Oh my God, I've got to do this. I think, no, one thing. And I remind myself, I've got to get this done. Nothing else is important. And then when I finish it, wow, I feel amazing. And I'm ready and I'm dedicated to the next thing. And you know what? I've been doing this for a while and it works, it works, it works. So guys, one thing at a time, smash through this. You've got this. You've got this. Go all in like your life depends on it, okay? And then watch the results. I hope I've inspired you to block out time, to focus on one thing at a time, and to get rid of those distractions. Don't live in a delusional world. Create the world that you want to live in. Create your destiny. Ignite the real you by empowering yourself with these solid habits. I'm going to go. Hope you have a lovely evening. And make sure that you take this advice on board. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.